So hello and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to start with the Ganga River Basin. So the Gangetic River Basin basically starts from the state of Uttarakhand and then it goes through Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, then into West Bengal, and then finally it drains into the Bay of Bengal in Bangladesh, where it merges with the Brahmaputra River. Here it is called as Meghna. So, the Ganga river system, Ganga is a very pious and sacred river in our nation and it emerges in Uttarakhand. So, these are the various rivers and their origins in Uttarakhand. So, first of all, we have the Gangotri Glacier. So, the Gangotri Glacier is the origin of the river Bhagirathi. So, as we all know, Ganga is the confluence of two major rivers, which is Bhagirathi and Alaknanda, which meet at Devaprayag. So, there are other rivers and their confluences as well. So, there are basically five prayags in Uttarakhand, and then there is one major prayag, or which is called as the Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. So, Gangotri, from here, the Gangotri, there arises the river Bhagirathi. From the Satopant glacier arises the Alaknanda river. So, here we have Dhauli Ganga, which is a tributary of Alaknanda. Dhauli Ganga joins Alaknanda in Vishnu Prayag. There is also a tributary of Dhauli Ganga which is called as Rishi Ganga. So there is a major hydropower project over here in Dhauli Ganga in the midst of this, and which is called as the Tapovan hydropower project, and it was in news quite some time because of the landslide and the rescue team for the people stuck over there. So uh, Dhauli Ganga meets Alaknanda at Vishnu Prayag. Then uh, it flows further, and Nandakini meets Alaknanda at Nandprayag. Then Pindar Ganga is another tributary which meets Alaknanda at Karnaprayag. After that, there is another glacier which is called as the Choravari Glacier. Choravari Glacier is near to the very famous Kedarnath, and from there we have Mandakini, which emerges. So Mandakini then meets Alaknanda at Rudraprayag, and obviously from Gangotri Glacier, the Bhagirathi meets Alaknanda at Devprayag. So this was the origin of the Ganga River. So from here, the combined Ganga or the new found Ganga now emerges. So this can also be remembered as a river with Vishnu, uh, Vishnu Prayag, and Prayag can be called as Vishi Anand, or Vishwanath Anand, which is a famous chess grandmaster. So Vishi Anand ko Rula Diya. So just a mnemonic for it. So Vishi for Vishnu Prayag, then Nand Prayag, Anand for Nand Prayag, Ko Karna Prayag, Rula for Rudra Prayag, Diya, and it's Dev Prayag. Although he is the OG Grandmaster, it's too difficult to beat him. Just this is just a very hypothetical imaginary situation. Kudos to Rishi Anand. Then this river Ganga meets with Ram Ganga over here. Ram Ganga is another tributary of Ganga. So from here, there is located one of the most famous national parks and the uh, tiger reserve, which is the Jim Corbett National Park. So there are many left bank tributaries of Ganga. So over here, first of them is the Gomati. Gomati basically originates and terminates in the state of Uttar Pradesh. This is Gomati. It also passes through the capital city of Lucknow. Another tributary of Ganga is Sharda or Kali. So Sharda is basically this river basically originates over here, uh, this region, and this is a very the origin of Sharda river is very contentious, or the origin of Kali river is very contentious, and there have been contentions among Uttarakhand or India's border and Nepal, and the Treaty of Sugauli basically demarcated the border between Nepal and India, and it was during the British era. But there have been contentions with the regions of Lipu Lake and the origin of the river Kali. Although Lipu Lake belongs to India, but there have been some instances where Nepal has uh, try to claim the region, but it is demarcatedly clear that uh, the origin of the river Sharda is considered as, or the origin of the river Kali is considered as a boundary between India and Nepal, and both of the nations like consider the boundary with their own perceptions. Anyways, so this is from where the river Kali originates, and it meets one of the another tributaries of Ganga, which is the Ghagra. So Ghagra also originates from Nepal, and it comes near Uttar Pradesh and meets Kali. There's another tributary which is called Rapti. Rapti meets Ghagra. Ghagra is just another name for Saryu in Ayodhya. So in Ayodhya, Ghagra is known as Saryu. Then the tributary which is called as Gandak, which also originates in Nepal, joins Ganga in the state of Bihar. Ghagra also joins Ganga in the state of Bihar. Then Budi Gandak joins in Bihar. This is Koshi. Koshi is also called as the sorrow of Bihar because it used to change its course many times, and since it brought a lot of sediments, so this was very natural for it to change its course. So these are the major tributaries from here. Then we have Mahananda, which originates somewhere near Darjeeling Hills in West Bengal. It joins Ganga near to Bangladesh. So in India, these are the major left bank tributaries: Ranganga, Gomati, Ghagra. Ghagra's tributaries are Sharda and Rapti. Then Gandak, Budi Gandak, Kosi, and Mahananda. So there was a question also in UPSC CSE Prelims 2024 where they asked the order of Ghagra, Gandak, Kosi, Gomti. So this is the order from west to east. It is Ramganga, then Gomti, then Ghagra, then Gandak, then Kosi, then Mahananda. There's also a very famous mnemonic for it, which is Ram Jane Gomti ka Ghagra Ganda kaise. So Ram Jane for Ram Ganga, Gomti ka Ghagra Ganda Gandak kaise, then Kosi, or this is Maharanda. So there's another distributary of Ganga basically. So the Ganga River distributes. If one channel comes to West Bengal, whereas the other channel goes to Bangladesh. So the channel which comes to West Bengal, this river is known as the Hooghly River. This is also sometimes you might have seen the Hooghly River Bridge in Kolkata. So this basically comes here to Kolkata. So there's a barrage created over here, which is known as the Farakka Barrage, and the tributaries of Hooghly are Ajay and Damodar. Both of these originate from Chotanagpur Plateau. So, in West Bengal, the river Ganga merges with Jamuna, and from then it is called the river Padma. After that, Padma merges with the Barak River, which is known as the Surma River in Bangladesh. It merges with Surma and Gomti, and then it is called Meghna. Thereby, it drains into the Bay of Bengal. So, this is the whole Ganga river system. So, now moving towards the national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, and the species found in these regions of Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and West Bengal. So, uh, from here, so this is actually a representation of the rivers of Dhwali Ganga, Nandakini, and Pindar Ganga. So just towards the north of it, there lies the Valley of Flowers National Park, the Nanda Devi Biosphere Reserve, and also the Nanda Devi National Park, which has the World Heritage Site tag given to it. It is also a biosphere reserve, and it has been designated as a World network of biosphere reserves. So this basically determines, like this indicates that it is a site of the world network of biosphere reserves. So this is Nanda Devi. Then we have the Govind Vallabh Pant National Park, the Rajaji National Park, which also lies over here in the Ganga River. The Rajaji National Park, this one, is just also a tiger reserve. So first we're trying to like mark all the national parks. So national parks, first of them is the Valley of Flowers, then Nanda Devi, then Govind Vallabh Pant, the Rajaji National Park, Jim Corbett National Park, and over here Gangotri. So the tiger reserves are basically Rajaji and Jim Corbett National Park. So Jim Corbett is basically the oldest national park and it flows through the river Ganga. It is also in the WWF for nature in the Terai Arc landscape. It has the Patli Doon Valley and it has the highest density of tigers. So Jim Corbett has the highest density of tigers. So you've read about Namtevi, which is also a biosphere reserve, and it is included in the World Heritage Site. So these were the national parks in uh, Uttarakhand. Then moving to Uttar Pradesh. So the national parks in Uttar Pradesh is just one national park, which is the Dudhwa National Park, which is also known for the Terai landscape. The Dudhwa National Park is also a tiger reserve. Basically, the areas of Dudhwa National Park, Kishanpur, and Kater Nighat Wildlife Sanctuary, these all form the Dudhwa Tiger Reserve. The Indian rhino from the Pobitro Sanctuary in Assam were brought over here recently, so this is why this was in news. Then the tiger reserves in Uttar Pradesh. First is the Amangarh Tiger Reserves. So these are just the prominent tiger reserves which I am telling you right now. The Amangarh Tiger Reserve, the Pilipit Tiger Reserve, and obviously Dudhwa Tiger Reserve. So the wildlife sanctuaries which are very famous over here are the Kishanpur Wildlife Sanctuary, which is between Gomti and Ghagra. Then the Katel Nighat Wildlife Sanctuary. So these three basically form the Dudhwa Tiger Reserve. Kishanpur Wildlife Sanctuary, Katel Nighat Wildlife Sanctuary, and Dudhwa National Park. Moving to Bihar. So just like Uttar Pradesh is just one national park in Bihar, which is the Valmiki National Park. This is also a tiger reserve. So Valmiki National Park is known for the Elephant Rescue Center, and it is contiguous with the Nepal's Chitwan National Park to the north. So like Nepal's Chitwan National Park lies over here. Then the famous species over here are the clouded leopard and gaur. It is the only site in Shivalik which houses gaurs. So it is in the it is located in the Gandak River. The other tiger reserve in Bihar is Kaimur. So there's just one national park which is Valmiki National Park which lies near to the Gandak River. So moving to the state of West Bengal. So the national parks in West Bengal, first of them is Singalia National Park, then the Neora Valley, Gorumara, Jaldapara, Baksa, and Sundarbans. So these are the national parks: Sundarbans, Baksa, Jaldapara, Neora, Gorumara, and Singalia. These are the national parks in West Bengal. Among them, the Neora Valley is known for the red panda, which is an endangered species. So, red panda you might have seen in one of the famous Disney Pixar movies. So that is basically a red panda. So the tiger reserves over here are Baksa Tiger Reserve and the Sundarbans. Sundarbans are known for the Royal Bengal tiger. So the Sundarbans basically. Sundarbans are also a biosphere reserve site and it is the largest delta and mangroves. It is also designated as the World Heritage Site. The species found over here are the Royal Bengal tiger, salt water crocodiles, fishing cats, large toothed sawfish, which is critically endangered, then river terrapin, mangrove horseshoe crab. So these are the famous species in Sundarbans. So with this, we've come to an end to this video on our discussion on the Gangetic Basin and the national park species around them. So I'll see you guys in the next video where we discuss more about these other rivers and the national parks. Till then, see ya, bye, and just maybe 9 days left for the examination.